Axel! Vincent!
Isaac Strozny and a crew of town guards arrived at the tavern, though not for the reason you expected. Strozny, who Erwin Mardukov referred to as Uncle, demanded his usual shipment of wine to the burgomaster's home. He left with Mardukov in tow, headed for the stocks, and leaving a letter on the ground. The letter had instructions for the festival, but more, that the Arasek stockyards would silver your weapons that day. And so you traveled to the stockyards where you encountered Rictavio, who suggested he knew what the group accomplished the night before. The man is clearly more than you initially realized, someone knowledgeable of the monsters of Barovia and silvered weapons, evil doers, and clearly with secrets of his own tucked away inside that caravan held in the stockyard. But you had your weapons silvered by Master Arasek and picked up some extra goods. And so it was off to the Wizard of Wine's vineyard at this point, a trip you made in good time. You met and spoke with Davian Mardukov, clearly the father of Erwin, and he invited you in, but to no avail. You filled the wagon with wine and returned through the night back to Vallaki. It was upon your return that you encountered a number of individuals. A lone lycanthrope of some sort in human form, an undead horseman charging aimlessly. And during your arrival back in town, an enormous swarm of bats that swooped overhead and fled back into the darkness away from the town. Nonetheless, the Blue Water Inn had wine for the festival and further. And with the wine secured, you re-entered the burned-down home where you had earlier started your day, suspecting that Isaac Strozny was visiting for that reason, and yet he did not. And so it was time to go back in. Delving deeper, you found the secret door and decided to go as far as you could to see if there was any missed treasure or stones to overturn. A horde of skeletons was easily dispatched by your blades, but a hidden wall revealed a demon, a pentagram, and quite the mess. Blood and viscera splayed across the room in what was clearly some sort of sacrifice gone wrong. The demon proved quite a fight, but you proved to be stouter of a foe than it expected. And you find yourselves bedraggled, bloody, heavily beaten in terms of some of you, back at the Blue Water Inn, roughly 2 in the morning, once more, traipsing up the stairs and into your room. Is there anything you guys would like to do before a long rest?
I just want to make it clear that Riku is not looking too hot for the, if you guys are beat up, Riku probably looks worse. I haven't looked at your HP though.
I'm doing pretty okay.
Yeah. Like I'd say Riku has normally been chipper and sort of like, leading the group like in pace, but this walk to his bed, he's like dragging himself, barely able to get there, and just flops down. Still, still bleeding.
You look like shit, Riku.
Yep.
Well, I think we can, go to bed and then we can get up for the festival.
Yep.
Yeah, party time tomorrow.
Riku's just like, let's hope the cops don't show up again. As he just passes out.
Okay, go ahead and hit that long rest button if you guys would like. And you will wake up. So an 8-hour rest puts you at 10 a.m. roughly. You can call it 10:30 or 11 if you would like. So you would be 3 hours away from the festival. If you include breakfast and morning routines in that rest. So let's go ahead and call it about 10:45 in the morning, and you are rested and fed and ready for the day.
How much did breakfast run us?
Actually, everything's still been on the house from the Mardukovs at this time. Between the wine shipment and the fact that you are on some level bettering the town, they believe. They are okay subsidizing some of your costs at this moment.
We've been killing people.
Riku, it's for the better of the town.
He's like, Riku pulls out his instrument. He's like, at least I've been playing music here from time to time.
The way that Danica describes it too over breakfast is like, no, this is on the house. This is on the house. Somebody's finally taking care of some of the riffraff around here.
That's right.
That's what we do.
Let's,
Riffraff slayers.
You see Riku make a sudden realization. Wait, We're good guys.
So did we actually deliver the wine, or
You did. You did
All right.
deliver the wine. You have the two. I believe it was 2 horses
yeah?
that you rented. They are in the stable. They're doing great. Danica saw to their well-being, and they're well cared for. There's no problems with them. So if you'd like to return them, you may do so.
We're essentially being paid in room and board and food, and they're not snitching on us for killing those people, and they're helping us with
Yeah.
potential backup. Right? That's the deal.
You gotta make sure to kill the right people.
That's kind of the idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Fair
return
enough.
those horses. Anybody want to join me?
Yeah. Why not? Let's see what this town has to offer besides this inn and other things. Riku
Okay.
looks both ways. Yes. Let's continue.
Okay. I will just toss some of you into here. If you would like, you can go and get the horses from the stable on the first floor. I'll get rid of all these riffraff over here. Give me a moment.
Get those guys out of here.
Yeah, they're out of there. Freak and Myrtle are still doing well. They're still hanging about. Erwin's kids are like hanging around the skirt of their mom, asking, "Where's Dad? Why are you cooking? His cooking's better."
Oh yeah.
Shit. But for the most part, you can go get the horses in the stable. The stables are out back, and I don't mind showing you guys
Is it-
that.
On the way, Riku
Alright,
would just say
yeah.
to Axel, "One moment," and then go
Yeah.
talk to Danica for a sec.
Axel takes a peek in the well before he goes to the stable.
The well actually has a cover over it now, Axel, with like a big painted red X on it, on the cover. But it otherwise it looks like a normal well.
Okay.
And the horses are in there. I just
Yeah,
I'll
I'm using the
toss-
path.
toss down.
Using the back. Now that's RP.
You got a horse per stable there. Oops.
Those are some mighty horses.
Yeah, they're came across as too large of a beast. And yeah, they're doing great. You also notice that. Oh wow, wait, why are there so many?
You duping horses?
Apparently, you do notice that there's actually a third as well. And that would be, you believe, based on your understanding of the situation, that the third is Rictavio's.
Hmm.
Our
Actually, there's a
Um,
fourth too, because you had one for the wagon. So
our Van
Every s-
Helsing friend who hasn't told us he's a Van Helsing guy yet.
exactly.
Ah.
Yeah. So do you guys want to just like say you bring them back to the stockyard?
Well, I just wanted to ask Danica a quick question before we did that.
Sure.
Riku would just like kind of mosey on up and be like, "Say, how often does your husband end up in the stockade in such a way?"
Oh, it happens maybe once every 6 to 9 months. Honestly, I think the longest it's gone on is every, I think for 2 days, 2.5 days. It's never been too big of a problem. I know that maybe you wouldn't have noticed during the night, but some of our feathered friends actually assisted and put the crates of wine into, and she sort of like points at the spigots behind her, which are like on the wall here, and she goes, everything's good back there, for instance. When Erwin gets in trouble like this, they take care of him. It's not unusual for him to give out quite a bit of coin to keep our Raven-esque family doing well. And so the bar is almost like a communal thing at times.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just a little bit curious because his dad seems concerned, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't like this wasn't happening like every week or something. That seems a bit extreme. But either way, that guy's a prick, and we're gonna take care of him. Okay?
She
Riku
sort of
gives, Riku gives her like a wink.
she laughs and she goes, "The old crow was worried, was he? That'll be news that Erwin would laugh to hear." And by the guy that was a prick, you mean Isaac Strozny?
Riku holds up his hand and starts wiggling his fingers.
And she goes, "Yes, indeed. He is a bit of a prick, as you would say. It's rather sad and tragic tale, though. Actually, I'll tell you. You're the bard. You'd probably enjoy the story. He
Or else
lost.
I'll make a song of it. Riku prepares his pipe.
And she recounts a tale. Let me pull this up to make sure I have the correct thing. She recounts a tale of an orphaned young boy. Isaac and his sister were born in Valaki to the younger brother of none other than Erwin Mardukov. Erwin's younger brother was named Rilski. And Rilski and Erwin argued quite a lot as adult brothers. Rilski did not want to pass across lycanthropy to his two children. And on one day, when they visited the lake fishing, the four of them, this was before Erwin had children of his own, about 20 years before, Rilski and Erwin were carrying their fishing poles back with the two young kids in tow, arguing about it when they were attacked by wolves. Isaac Strasny, was grabbed, his arm was grabbed and bitten off by a wolf, and his sister was lost in the forest, never to be seen again.
Oh.
The wolves took the boy's arm, and Erwin was able to rush back. Rilski was able to rush back to town with the boy, while Erwin searched the woods for the young girl. Eventually, after about a year, Rilski and his wife died, attempting to find a way out of Barovia. Rilski himself died investigating the ruins of Berez, a town that used to exist about 100 years ago, somewhere to the south of Valaki, because there was an old rumor of a young girl from Berez who supposedly got out of the valley. In all the time, Erwin was not able to find the young girl. She either hid in the woods or was taken away by the wolves, and to this day hasn't been seen again. Isaac became an orphan, and Erwin attempted to take him in, but Isaac shunned him. His mind sort of broken and changed by the experience, and it was the burgomaster who took him in. During this time, he became a violent and difficult boy,
The same
bullying
kooky
and
guy
hurting others.
who lives here now? Same burgomaster?
Same burgomaster.
Okay.
And it was an act of kindness that Erwin looked upon both well, because the burgomaster took in one of his own blood when he was unable to, but also saddened by, because, again, it was his nephew that he sort of lost in this family tragedy. And so Danica recounts this story to you with all these details and says, it's really, really awful. They never found Tatiana.
Well, perhaps she isn't lost after all.
Danica sort of gives you a look. Indeed?
Riku shrugs. He's like, I haven't seen her though. And just kind of smiles and walks away.
Have you?
No. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay. Well, the way you played that is like, does he know? What does he know?
Maybe we have seen her, we don't know it. That's all
Alright.
Riku was.
Yeah. Riku's
Okay.
being very coy.
That's all. But it was a good story. Thank you.
Indeed.
Riku tips his hat and then heads towards Axel.
I didn't know you wear a hat. That's pretty cool.
Well, no, this is a phrase. Doesn't have a
Ah.
hat.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna deliver these horses.
Yes.
Ask them if they seen anything suspicious overnight. in the
Oh.
stables. Yeah.
I'll give you your privacy.
No,
Riku
no,
steps
you
out.
can you can be here. I'm talking to horses. It's cool.
Okay.
Okay. And you speak with the horses, and they come to, they're actually quite tired from what would be not an arduous journey, but a typically longer journey than they might do within a single day. They are grateful to be back. But no, they've been well cared for by Danica and a few others who have come in
Before
and
you
out.
speak to them, Riku puts up his hand, says 1 second, and then runs to the kitchen and looks for an apple.
Oh yeah, there's a barrel of apples.
He grabs 4 of them, and then brings them back, and then gives them to Axel. And says, "Maybe they'll be more nice if you give them these."
Well, I think they're already plenty nice, but I'll give them the apples anyway.
No, if it's,
Is there anything you're looking to get out of them in particular, Axel?
No, I just
Anything?
wanted to say what's up, chit chat with them a little bit.
Gotcha.
Make
Um,
some friends.
Rictavio's horse does mention as he sort of chews on his mealy apple. Sometimes I wish we were back by the tower. That tower was pretty cool.
A tower. Wait, what tower is that?
I don't know. We were at a tower for a while before I got put in this pen. At least at the tower, I could sort of roam around and drink the water from the lake.
Well, if I come across a tower, I'll be sure to investigate because that sounds spicy.
He's like chewing on the apple, but this isn't spicy.
It's nice to know I'm smarter than something. Riku, let's go deliver these horses.
okay.
All right.
Delivers
And
horses.
I'm going to wave hand and say, yep, delivers horses back to Arisek Stockyard. Is there anything, if you want to do something at Arisek, I can like change the map and go there.
No.
Well, we
Or
got our
if
money
there's-
back mostly, right?
You do. You get all of the money back minus, I believe it would be 5 gold per horse, so 10 gold total.
Yeah. Yo, Riku, that horse, the Rictavio horse, he mentioned something about a tower.
Tower. Riku
Yeah, he
scratches
said they were
his head.
he said before they came back here, him and
Pulls out map.
him and Rictavio were hanging out at a tower.
Scratches head,
horse-
looks at map. I wonder what tower they were talking
The horse
about.
liked it because there was room to move around.
Move around, you say?
Yeah,
Hmm.
sounds
Not
you know.
seeing any towers in particular.
Well, I'm
around
saying if we come
Valaki on the
across one
map.
though, you know.
Yeah. It couldn't have been the old mill, right? That's like the only thing I'm seeing on the map here. They look like a tower.
I mean, there's one at Lake Baratok, it looks like.
A tower?
If that's a symbol of a tower, I don't know if that's an actual
Oh.
tower.
That's not too far.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little rook symbol there.
Well, we got a festival to attend.
Yeah, we're just looking at the map. Okay.
We're poking around, seeing what we can find out.
All right.
Anywho.
Yeah, let's go to that. Let's go party. Put our party shirts
Hey, that's what I do
You
best,
guys-
right?
Nothing else that you want to do around town? Do you want to go straight to the festival?
on.
Oh yeah, where is the festival?
I think
I
on the
assume there's
way,
like a parade
Riku would
all
kinda-
around town.
Riku would want to stop by a tavern on the way and kind of just
wanna
creep and
pregame?
see what the town is talking about. See if any of it has anything to do with us. He wants to make sure we're not in people's conversation.
Okay.
You want a
So
pregame?
the-
Well, it's just on the way. Riku would just stop and be like, "Hey," just pull you guys aside, and be like, "We've been this seems like too good to be true. Everything that's happened the last couple days. I want to make sure no one's talking about us or someone didn't see us or anything like that." And he's like, "I'm gonna pop in this tavern right here.
Too good to be true,
you guys-
Axel
If you
thinks.
guys want to join."
He just wanted an excuse to get a drink.
Yeah.
So, so the only tavern in town is the Blue Water Inn. We'll start.
It's,
with
okay,
that.
so it's here.
Yeah, and they don't really open until about midday normally.
All right, well,
If
never-
you'd like to
never mind
fast forward through that, we can do so. Or if you want to do an investigation check around town
I'll
to
just
gain some info, you can.
I'll just wait. I'll wait till we're like at the festival and people are gathered, because that's all he was looking for, was just
Okay.
like a gathering. So this, might as well just wait till we're at the festival.
Gotcha.
He'll just tell the group to keep their ears open and try not to shove anybody down any wells who's dead. Riku looks at Axel.
So, let's see. You were instructed to meet at the Burgomaster's mansion around 2 in the afternoon. I can fast forward to that. The one thing I would say is that this is a bit of an inflection point in the game. And so, if there's anything else that you would like to do in Valaki, please go ahead and say so now. Otherwise, we will take it from here.
Do we? Yeah, I was just gonna say, do we leave Irina? Where did we leave?
Where has she
Irina.
been this whole time?
She's been staying at the Blue Water Inn pretty
All right,
regularly.
yeah, she's not coming to the festival.
Oh, she was planning on going to the
Oh,
festival,
she
as a
is?
matter of fact. Yeah,
All right.
because Danica was going. Like, basically, everyone is either required to be there or wants to be there.
Is she still our responsibility? I don't even remember.
we just haven't interacted with her in like an episode or two is all.
I mean, if you would like to have a conversation with her, you may do so. But the
Alright.
general gist, I believe, was that you were thinking of maybe taking her elsewhere.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would just ask her like, what is this?
We've kind of like back
What
burnered like
is this?
her whole storyline and have just kind of been doing her own thing.
Yeah.
Well, she's felt safe at the Blue Water Inn in a way that she has not beforehand, especially over the past month where she had basically been besieged in her own home.
Yeah.
She was meeting people, kind people, even somebody who she flirted with in terms of Vasily von Holtz,
Mm.
and she has not had a bad experience with you, and it was okay being in town for some time.
Yeah. I would tell if she's going to the festival, like we're not gonna like watch her because she's an adult and she doesn't need watching 24/7. But just say like it's a festival that's like prime. You could get snatched. Like a lot of people, stuff going on, lots of bit loud noises. So watch out for getting snatched.
She gives you a nod and says, "I've got my sword here, Axel, and I feel a little better about using it. Danica has actually been helping me during
Oh,
the
okay.
day fence a little bit. She's taught me one or two things. She's good with a blade herself."
All
Oh,
right.
good.
Well,
Riku leans in close and he's like, I hope you're better with it than last time I saw.
damn.
And she give me a reflex saving throw, Riku.
What is that?
Give me a reflex saving throw.
And that's just a
Well, what am I
Sorry,
rolling?
a dexterity saving throw. Sorry, I've been playing too much Pathfinder.
Or that's not it. That's not the right thing. Sorry.
What'd
But
you
I might
roll,
want to
though?
take it.
What'd
We'll
you-
see. I probably
what'd you
should have taken
roll?
it. Yeah.
Oh, weird.
I
I
was
don't
gonna- well,
see it.
What did you roll the first time though?
It was a dex check.
But you rolled
a
a
dex save.
14. So what's your dex save modifier?
It would be 3 more on top of that.
So a
Did you
6?
Did you
is what
just
you're
roll a
saying?
9?
Yes, it's 6.
Yeah, well, we could take the first one. So you got it was fine. There were no issues there.
Yeah.
Okay.
She actually very quickly drew her blade and attempted to put it up to your throat, not in a like she wasn't actually trying to attack you, but she was trying to show you her quickness of hand.
Riku catches it with his fucking mage hand.
Exactly. You are far too fast for that.
But he's impressed nonetheless. And then he checks the blade and he's like, you could use a little sharpening. He just dismisses her.
She sort of points her nose up and says, "Watch yourself, Riku. Next time." Riku, the
Yep.
locket, the family locket.
Mine?
Yes.
Okay.
It is on what sort of chain is it on?
That's like gold or silver. Some
And
precious metal.
And it's around your neck, right?
Oh yeah.
She did nick it ever so slightly, though it appears undamaged, and that's in particular because of your reflex save. You did well enough.
Okay. Riku will you'll see him tuck it in and then kind of look at her like scowl, but not say anything.
And she gives a smirk and sheathes the sword. Okay. Would you like to talk to the burgomaster and begin the walk over to the festival?
Yeah, I think Vincent has the should do that because he's talked to him before.
Yeah, I'll lead the way.
Hey, you guys are buds. But if things start
Hey,
going
he's my
south, I'll step in.
homeboy.
Riku smiles.
All right. So I will open the door. You can talk to the burgomaster here in just a moment. As you see the door open, it is the burgomaster himself who answers.
I still
And
can't
he-
believe we're like friendly with this guy.
He's actually directing two individuals, two Barovian, just plebs, about with the bundles of stick that are in the room, and he's like, yes, take them now, add them just onto the top of it. It doesn't matter as long as there's enough kindling to set that thing ablaze. Should be a good time. All will be well. And these folk take these bundles and head on out. Ah, Vincent and company, I got your note. Well-timed arrow in the door. Although I would ask you do not hurt my property any more than that. Nonetheless, it's good to see the lot of you here. Petrovna and I will be on horseback. Victor, my son, he shall be walking behind us, and we shall make a great parade into the festival. Does this sound good to the lot of you? You may be at the front, the back, wherever you wish.
Riku steps forward and is like, wonderful. And then he pulls out one of his instruments. He's like, would you care for me to play as we parade? He smiles.
Oh, you can play? Oh my goodness. Roll persuasion at advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, and Vincent bows.
Bigger pound.
Well, as like when
Already
you
20.
know, after.
Gotcha. And he looks at the lot of you and goes, my, what gentlemen you are. I believe it was Riku. Please, I've heard some stories that you've been playing in the pub. Quite good. Absolutely. Play a marching tune as we go into the town center. And Vincent, it is good to see a well-mannered knight like yourself. The lot of you. Here, come in. We can while away the time until it's time to march. We've got about 15 minutes or so. Please make yourselves comfortable in the sitting parlor if you'd like.
Very good. We traveled and got wine. I don't know if you've had any yet, but it's around.
Indeed, there was a barrel delivered here earlier this morning from Mr. Strozny, I believe.
That's right. That was thanks to us. Riku smiles.
Excellent to hear.
All right, we go inside and
Oh, we're going? Okay.
take his company.
Yeah.
Okay.
This definitely isn't a trap.
And he points you to the parlor. I will be ready in a few minutes. Or actually, he will walk you this way, and he will bring you into this secondary parlor.
Vincent's gonna be
Right.
on the lookout for his henchman.
You're the one
is
who's friends with this guy.
Listen, I'm just telling you, I'm keeping my eye open for this dude's henchman.
Riku's just trying to sweeten him
How,
up 'cause he
how
knows that
big
he
is
could be
Riku?
dangerous.
How big is Riku?
How big am I?
Yeah. What's that? What's your size there?
I'd say I'm around like 6 foot, maybe a little less.
Oh, okay. I was thinking that when we're parading, you could ride on my shoulders while you're playing your instrument, but I don't know if that,
No, I'm fine to walk and
just fine
play.
to walk.
And I have
Okay.
multiple
If he
instruments.
was,
I could play like a flute or something. Like I have different things on me.
We'll stick you on top of my my fine steed elk. You're playing an
Ooh,
instrument.
yeah, I'm into that. Riku would love that shit. You giving me your like special horse? Hell yeah.
And one of the dogs actually comes in with you, and he like lies on the floor, like waiting for one of you to rub its belly. The burgomaster, the Baron,
Riku uses mage hand and does so.
the dog's like loving it. One of the dogs stays with the burgomaster, and you can hear him like running about. He's like ordering people to do things. This room, and I will give you a description of this room.
It's probably the best use of mage hand I've ever had right there.
Patting a dog.
Pet dog.
Let me find this room. This would be the den. Padded chairs and couches line the walls of this cozy carpeted room. The room reeks of pipe smoke, and mounted on the east wall is the head of an angry-looking brown bear.
Very
Riku
nice.
investigates this guy's pipe. Is it like is it something that gets him fucked up, or is it just like tobacco?
It is not tabac. It is instead what they require, or what they call lily weed, which is just like it's almost minty, and it's generally pulled as reeds out of water sources and smoked. But it's like got like a menthol. Yeah, exactly. It's got like a menthol quality to it.
So it doesn't get you fucked up.
Nope.
All right, Riku's not interested.
Well, you still need something to smoke for your pipe.
Yeah, but he doesn't want that.
Well, I'm just saying, like next
Yeah,
time,
they'll find
get
something.
yourself
Don't
some
worry.
tobacco. You
They'll
seem
find something.
pretty picky about what you smoke.
Plus, menthols are gross. That's like you gotta want those. Like, ugh.
If there's anything else, you may do so. Otherwise, the 15 minutes passes and the Baron returns. In tow would be his wife and his son, and I will place them down. And they are ready to go. Let's see. Here's Petrovna, his wife.
Vincent would ask him if he has any security with him.
There
worried
will
about security.
no.
These crowds get rowdy.
No, no, Rowdy never, no. There will be town guards in presence, as usual. Your business is to help raise spirits. A show of force will only make those in town feel even safer from the dread of the night.
Say,
We are
friend.
pretty intimidating.
Say, friend. I have a question. How are you with the Vistani?
Oh, the Vistani, they stay in their camp outside of town to the west. No friend of mine.
Very good. That would be preferred if they stay there.
Indeed.
That's where they belong. Am I right?
They're not allowed in for the most part, so agreed.
Riku just like looks around, gives the guys like a funny face. It's like he's
Did
trying to fit
you,
in, doesn't know how.
Did you kill these bears? I see a lot of bear stuff, bear
Oh.
skin, bear heads.
Not myself, no. Those were, and he specifically says, those were killed by his father, the late Zoladar. Sorry, it would be his father who killed the bear.
Okay. Oh,
Great
so-
warrior, your father.
Indeed, come from a long line of great warriors. The Valakoviches helped take this valley hundreds of years before.
Ah. Well, I suppose that makes sense. The name of the town. Sounds similar to your last name, does it not?
Indeed, indeed, that is correct. We were the individuals who helped found this place. The two people next to him, his son, probably 19 years old, if you had to guess, does not look like he comes from a long line of warriors or fierce fighters. A bit of a wisp of a lad.
It's Kylo Ren.
looks like an emu.
He's definitely emo in dress, all black. It looks like he probably doesn't get outside a lot. The woman, his wife, she has what appears to be a nervous tic that is a laugh, and says, "Oh, thank you, my dearest friends, for joining us," and a bit of an interesting accent. You can see that she makes the symbol of the Morning Lord as she says this, a secondary nervous tic, which is like a circle, like her two hands joining with thumb and index finger making a circle on her chest. Like, instead of somebody crossing themselves, this is the symbol they would make, basically. And she says, well, I believe the horses are outside and we should get going, dearest. And he goes, yes, yes, let us be off. And he will begin to lead the way, and we will jump to the parade into the town square, unless there's anything else you guys would like to do.
So they've left the room, right? And this dog is still here.
Yeah, I mean, the dog is like getting up to go
All
as
right.
well.
Whoa, hold up there for a second, Mastiff.
Okay.
What
Oh, that's
do
right.
you,
This is Mastiff and there's Mastiff.
what can you tell us about these people? Can we
Just
trust
gonna
them?
interrogate the dogs real quick.
Mastiff says, good master. Not
Yeah.
nice man to other folk. Good master to us.
Whoa, not. Oh my goodness.
Vincent
some
nudges him
dogs
and
driving
says,
out?
ask him about henchman. This guy.
What do you want to know about the henchman?
Is he a good guy?
The henchman
Deal. Nice to the dogs.
are the
Vincent
henchmen.
has a vendetta against them.
Like Isaac Strasny.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Isaac
got the hand.
Ashton was Strasny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is Isaac?
Well,
What's his tell
Is
us
that the
about
one?
Isaac?
So the reason I came here in the first place was to find out about.
Well, this is happening. Riku's
all
gonna
thing.
start to leave and make his way to the door. At least look like someone's leaving.
Gotcha. The dog says Isaac very evil to dogs. Master
Oh.
saved us from him.
Whoa, he's very evil to
he-
dogs,
where is he?
Vincent.
He's been mean to them.
Yeah.
He has.
Oh, guy beat to the dogs. Let's take him out.
All
Alright.
right. Well,
He's on Vinny's
let's
shit list.
we'll talk. We'll chat more about this, Mastiff. It'd be a shame something happened to that guy. You know?
Real
And he's
shit.
like, whatever you say.
Alright.
All right.
Maybe right
Um,
about here, Vince goes, I gotta go to the bathroom. He sneaks up these stairs.
Oh, shit. Terrible
Classic.
house guest.
I gotta
Terrible house
take a
guest.
turn.
Classic.
You
All
gotta
right,
take
so
care
what
of
I'll
Will.
say is they're mostly outside. Roll a stealth check.
Yeah. They don't have bathrooms in Dungeons and Dragons.
Doing
Stealth.
stuff like that is making me miss Alistair.
Like go to the bathroom
21?
and just go invisible.
All right,
Or just
that's
start doing sneak stuff.
pretty good. I'm gonna bring you upstairs briefly, Vincent. Let's see.
Yeah, you don't have invisibility though. What are you doing?
I'm just playing dumb.
Well, yeah.
Kind of sneak are you?
I
I'm a ninja.
might not have.
Well,
Give
look
me
what
a
you
moment.
did.
I should have been prepared for this. I do have it. Give me a moment here, and I gotta gray it out. So, select that.
So this is gonna be what he was actually after. The whole
Yeah.
reason he started this conversation with this guy. Let's see what's going on.
I mean, they probably had a first floor toilet, so going right. If I'm going to someone's house and I'm going right to the second floor for their toilet,
He's
like,
he's
that's a red
snooping. He's
flag.
not going to the bathroom.
That's a
There's no
red
way he's
flag.
just going to the bathroom.
if I have somebody over my house and they go upstairs to use the bathroom, I'm like, "What's up? What are you doing?"
We're on the way
Alright.
to a parade. What do you think? You gotta go to the bathroom before you go out, right?
Dude, it's
You-
a tank, dude.
All right, Vincent. You swiftly make it upstairs to this place, and you see that there's a landing, and the hallway continues around the sort of landing down this way.
Yeah, I'm on a timer. Vinny is doing this very quickly,
Okay.
sneakily and quickly. He is just looking for anything that says Strozny's room.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
the rest of the group hears like thump 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 up like above.
So, well, actually, he with that stealth check, he's
Yeah,
able to do
I'm
this
just
quickly
kidding.
and quietly enough.
It would just be funny
That-
if we just heard him like sprinting down the hall above us.
Okay, make a perception check for me, Vincent.
Right. 12.
Okay, that's good enough to hear a door opening around this corner and footsteps beginning to come your way.
That one.
This way.
All right. Vinny's gonna sneak around this corner, but like try to sneak a peek and try to see who comes around the corner without being seen.
Okay, give me a moment, and I will place it down. Give
Swipe
me
request.
a.
Holy shit.
Give me another stealth check for it. As you peek
Yeah.
around the corner.
Ooh,
Oh,
24.
he did it.
Okay.
Oh my
You
goodness.
see coming around the corner the bald head of Isaac
I
Strozny,
fucking knew it.
and he begins walking in your direction, but has yet to notice you.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
Jump down. Act like you weren't up there, bro.
Nah, you gotta
Oh,
let
but
him
this is
let
the
him
whole-
let him
This
figure
is
it
what
out.
I'm looking for, though. This is the reason I came up here.
Oh, okay, then do your thing. Let's see what you got.
But now I'm chickening out now that I know that he's here.
Doesn't sound very thought out.
No, it doesn't, huh?
It's a fair point, Lynch. Fair point.
He is moving down the hallway towards you, Vincent. What would you like to do?
As soon as he gets to the corner, Vinny's gonna like take the corner and like bump into him and kind of like grab onto him, kind of grapple him a little bit, and try to
Okay.
make it seem like.
Okay.
Like
So
an
are
accident?
you
Yeah,
looking to
yeah.
actually grapple him, or are you?
Oh, just kind of like bump into him, but I'll like kind of like grab him to like not make him fall, from like hold him up from falling, like oh I'm so sorry type of thing.
Okay.
Because I
Roll-
really want to like bump him hard, but then
Roll a
like,
deception check.
yeah. Deception. Okay. Ooh. 7.
Okay. Give me a moment. I'm gonna make a roll.
Are you like testing? What are you doing now? Are you like testing his strength, trying to pickpocket him? What's happening here?
No, I don't know. I'm just gonna confront him at some sort, I guess.
Okay. As you bump him, he looks up and he's able to grab you as you bump into him and say, "What are you doing up here? You're not supposed to be up here." And you guys hear this from up above. The burgomaster and his wife and Victor have stepped outside, and they're sort of like They turn around at this point and they're looking at the three of you downstairs. Come on, let's move along. And Isaac is going to attempt to grapple you and begin dragging you downstairs. So if you want to get out of his check, you can make an opposed athletics check.
I'll allow him to escort me back down. But
Okay.
while we're doing that, Vincent wants to ask him about if he's into the Toy Master lately.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Sheesh. Persuasion at disadvantage. It's not Vinny's.
Or it could
What
be an
is-
investigation if you would like, but it has to be
Either
a
way,
disadvantage.
8. Yeah, 8.
Okay. So what I will say is that as you reach downstairs, he is grabbing you by the arm and saying, I don't know anything about no Toy Master. And he's like, this one was going upstairs. And at this point here, I will open up the outside so we can see that. And the Burgomaster and his wife look back and say, oh, come along, Vincent, this way.
Oh yeah, let's go. And then he's gonna look back at this guy with like a real stern look and kind of poke him with his fist or finger and say, "No more dolls," and walk away. Kind of like drop the mic on him.
Make a quick perception check.
Perception.
Yep.
Is he the guy with
Nat
the?
20.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Okay. And
Give you
as
his
you
soul.
as you say that, Vinny, you see the demonic red arm flex, blood rising as his throat clenches and his jaw tightens, and you see fire ignite at the fingertips momentarily. And he just gives you a dirty look and pulls out the axe from off of his shoulders
Oh.
and puts it before him and says, I'll be at the rear, Burgomaster.
Yeah. Vinny glares back at him. Doesn't
This
want
gets
doesn't
spicy.
to be intimidated.
What type of axe does this guy have? Is that a great axe?
Some demonic shit, man. He's got a
Well,
demonic arm.
That's-
Arm sounds kind of cool though.
Yeah, these guys are badass.
All right, and then all right, that's fine. But Vinny's not intimidated, and he's gonna catch up to
What?
the Burgomaster.
Okay.
How are you not intimidated?
Because now I know that he's just like Strahd. Now I got 2 guys on the list. This guy-
Strahd's intimidating.
Oh, he's not. He's a punk.
Okay.
He's a
Yeah.
punk.
Punk ass bitch. All right. As you all step outside, there are 2 horses waiting for the Velikoviches, which they get on top of. There are a great deal of men and women joining the parade, and I will bring us over to the parade at this point, and I will begin to read what it's like as you enter the area. You got to give it a moment, as there is quite a bit happening here.
Oh,
in the
Yeah.
town center.
Nice.
Who's that
Riku,
guy
you
by?
you
So
can ride the elk.
Are we?
Uh-uh.
So we're
instrument.
in the parade.
You are in the parade. I'm going to put you guys where you. I'll put you down,
Okay.
but you can put yourselves wherever you would
Uh-uh.
like near the
While
parade.
What's she doing? She knows better. It's funny
Little
they all.
obsessed, aren't
Everybody
you,
else.
Riku?
It's just funny that everybody has like plain tokens, but these two.
while while Riku is playing his music, I guess Axel will techno Viking during the parade.
Your dance.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's why not?
Where would you guys like to be?
Gaston. I want to be behind Gaston without him knowing, stealthily.
If Riku
Wait, aren't we
has,
part of the parade? We're part of the
if
procession.
Riku has
Yeah.
Uriel's horse, he's gonna be like going up and down playing the music, like while the parade is happening.
Oh, so you're not gonna. You're okay.
Yeah, be playing the music like at all points of the parade. You know.
Gotcha. Here, go ahead and put your token on top of the horse for a moment. I'm going to lock them together. Yeah. So
Vincent's gonna be so wait, what is the Burgomaster doing? Is he riding in something? Or is he walking? Or is he on a horse?
The Burgomaster's on a horse. How do I lock these together? Attach. There we go. So you are now connected onto the horse, Riku. Yeah, the
Nice.
Burgomaster and his wife are both on horses. Oh, did I not lock it
Am
for you?
I? Hmm.
Move yourself around.
Oh,
There we go. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Like that. Yes.
So Vincent's gonna do like ninja moves, like parkour stuff as we walk, and like get hype the crowd. And then every time the crowd cheers real loud, he looks at the Burgomaster and like tries to take credit for it, just like
Gotcha.
telling him like what a good job we're doing as a group.
Okay. Uriel, are you doing anything in particular?
I guess I would just like try to look all cool and intimidating, and I'd make the tip of my spear glow with my light cantrip.
You should don your wings.
It only lasts for a minute though.
No, don't don your wings.
It's like that could be like the finale.
Okay. Vincent, Riku, and Axel, go ahead and roll performance checks. Intimidation check from you, Uriel. And this is, mostly flavor, but interesting flavor nonetheless.
Can I
That's
do
pretty-
acrobatics?
Yeah, that's fine.
This is what I'm built for.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not to the music or anything, Vincent, but it's like pretty cool fucking parkour moves as you like move through the streets in the parade. You definitely feel eyes on you in particular, Vincent, from the rear. That would be Isaac Strasny is watching you closely.
Vinny watches him back. Between
And-
every like 5 minutes, he keeps an eye on him.
Riku, your flute music in particular causes. You want to roll a 2d10 for me, please?
2d10. I sure can. Just gotta
Because
find
that-
the silly thing. There it is.
Riku hits the brown note.
Roll was so good.
My God.
16.
Okay, your flute playing brings out an extra 16 people.
Hey.
And so I'm going to say that the crowd
boy.
here gets pretty big because of
They
it.
start throwing gold at us.
I'm playing Yankee Doodle Dandy. That's what I'm playing. That's marching music, right?
That is marching-esque music. That sounds good enough. But people are intrigued. There's not normally music at one of these festivals. This is a bigger festival, and the Baron seems quite happy and quite pleased with the turnout. I will move everybody up collectively. I would say Uriel and... I'm going to say Uriel and Vincent and Axel. Go ahead and give me a perception check, please. And did anybody get a 20 or above?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Going back to my computer now.
Oh, no, it's all good.
Riku's too busy playing to perceive anything.
Vincent did.
Okay, Vincent, you noticed there's a new figure on the map at the bottom of the map. You see what
Stunning
appears
assassin.
not a Vistani, but one of the individuals who lives near them, the Dusk Elves. You see a
Ooh.
Dusk Elf walking swiftly through the alleyway towards the
running
next
around?
street over. Not like hiding or anything, just like moving swiftly to the next street.
Okay.
I will.
And what was that? And what do I remember them from?
So you saved one named Savid in Argon Vostholt who was hiding.
Right.
Well, we bit off more than we could chew.
Yeah.
I will move everybody into
Yeah.
quote unquote
we get-
position.
Oh, position. Are we
Something's
stopping
happening right
somewhere?
now.
Well, I was gonna say, when we get near Irina, I wanna like get her attention and.
She seems
Yeah.
preoccupied.
Yeah, well, I know.
I will describe a number of things as Riku, you can put yourself, Riku, Axel, Vincent, Uriel, go ahead and put yourselves where you would like, somewhere towards the center of the town square-ish.
What is this here? Where's all this?
Let me describe it. All right. Where is that?
Where's Strozny?
Strozny is at the back of the group still, but I'll give you like a full rundown here. Under threatening skies, a parade of unhappy Barovians, some with flowers that are wilted, trudges through the muddy streets, leading the way for a group of sorry-looking men and women carrying a 10-foot diameter wicker ball. That's the thing that you sort of pointed out there. They
Okay.
place it into that holder up off the stage. The burgomaster and his smiling wife, who holds a sad bouquet of wilting flowers, follows the procession on horseback. As weary spectators watch from their stoops, the ball is borne into the town square. There it's hoisted and hung from a 15-foot wooden scaffolding, and townsfolk take turns splashing it with oil as you gather up. You can see basically everyone you have met during your time in town. There would be Rictavio. You see Erwin Martikov sort of nearby in the stalks, his arms and head through holes. You see Izek Strozny sort of on the edge of the crowd. You see many, I don't know if they're familiar faces or not, but many Barovians that you recognize. You see the two hunters who have been at the Blue Water Inn before. Danica Martikov, her children, Freak and Myrtle. You see Irina with Vasily von Holtz, and nearby is Blinksy. You see three individuals that you don't necessarily recognize, but the eldest of them is very clearly some sort of man from a holy order, as well as, that's probably it actually. There's plenty of town guards sort of like loitering about too, helping.
All right.
So-
Then I would go to what's his name? Rictavio. I would
Okay.
kind of nuzzle my way next to him and kind of elbow him.
And as
just
we
be like, "Hey,
enter,
what's up?"
as we enter, Riku would ride Uriel's mount, and then like sort of like all in one motion, jump off and switch. Like once we stop marching, like the procession, switch to his lute and put his flute away, and then dismiss Uriel's mount, let it walk back to him, and then he would start walking along the edge of the fountain as he's playing his lute and singing. Switch to a different song. Before we were playing like a marching tune, now he's playing like a sad song as we gather in the square because he's playing music based on the crowd. He says
Gotcha.
you can see that things don't look very cool here, so he's playing a sad song. But it's slowly getting more upbeat as they get closer to doing whatever is happening with this. I assume it's going to be a pyre, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah. So Riku's just kind of like circling the fountain as he's playing.
And as you continue to play, the crowd seems intrigued by your playing. The oil continues to be splashed onto the wicker and the wood that has been formed into this enormous ball. And as the burgomaster arrives, somebody hands him a torch. He says, "All will be well. Welcome to the festival of the blazing sun. Here we shall celebrate our town and set this alight." Vincent, excuse me. As you come up to Rictavio, the individual who you had seen walking through the alleyway actually gets to him first. So I'm going to say that you're about here. And they come up to him and say, you can see him like whispering in his ear. And the two of them give each other a dark look. And the dusk elf begins to scurry off, and Rictavio begins to run, but not with him, but towards a different part of town.
All right. And did I see that then? I guess.
Yeah, you definitely saw that.
Alright,
If you would like to follow him, you may do so.
Yeah. So I would like start to be like, oh wait, then look back at the festival, then look back at Rictavio, and then look back at the festival. I'm gonna go after Rictavio.
Okay. All right, let's pull you
You
both
always
off
have
the
like a
map.
boyfriend in each campaign. You just-
I
Do
can't help
we
it.
do we
it was the
see
Catman
Vincent
last
wander
time,
off?
right?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check to see if you notice Vincent wander off. Anything above a 10, and you will
I
do
want to
so.
do a stealth. Oh, I want to do this sneakily.
I mean,
Well,
if
I
if
didn't
you
see
want,
if I
you
did.
can try to do it.
12. It tried
So-
to do it at 12.
So Uriel and Axel definitely saw, or sorry, Axel has definitely seen you. Uriel
did not.
missed it.
Riku's too full of himself performing in front of a big crowd.
Gotcha. Axel, are you gonna do anything as you see?
Yeah, I mean, if I see one of my boys just wander off in the middle of something like this, I'm gonna like at least like tail him for backup in case he needs it.
Okay.
Like anybody who catches Glacier Riku, you're seeing him in his element. He's performing in front of a big crowd.
So, how far do you want to follow them, Axel?
Well, I guess I'll stay. What would be reasonable? Like 30 feet behind. Vincent, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be hard to know where they're going. It appears that they are headed towards the Arisec stockyard, and Rictavio seems to be fiddling with his keys as he does so. So you'll stay behind them. I'm going to pull you off the map as well. And I will say that the both of you follow Rictavio to the stockyard. At some point, we will go over to the stockyard with Rictavio and you two. But for the moment, we're going to stick with the festival. As the festival continues, your tune turns cheerier, and the folk seem actually happier. If you'd like to give another performance check, though, for the level of happiness, Riku, you may do so.
Got it.
Pretty good. It's a jaunty jig of a tune. It's more festive. Folk are clapping along a little bit. It's going well. And you can see that the burgomaster is still smiling. All will be well. When finally a single laugh erupts from the crowd, drawing the burgomaster's fiery gaze as he's holding the torch about to put the wicker globe ablaze. It is none other than Erwin Mardukov. Come on, burgomaster. It's never been well. The sky looks as if it's about to cry on us. You know that this town is besieged by bats and creatures from that damn keep over to the east. You know that folk who leave are eaten by wolves. And he sort of nods in the direction of Isaac Strozny. All won't be well, and some festival won't fix that. Although, Riku, the music's pretty damn good. Good job with that, lad. And at this, the burgomaster yells, Strozny, take him out of the stocks, keep him chained. Bring him back to the mansion later. Strozny does so and grabs him, and the two of them will come to the front. So why am I struggling to move him? There we go. And they come to the front. As they do so, holding Erwin, Strozny freezes, stops dead in his tracks. Uriel, I'm going to say it's only Uriel who will notice this. Make an insight check.
20.
He has caught sight of Irina.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
I was waiting
shit.
for it. I'm not even here.
And Uriel, you can see that there's nothing but unadulterated shock across his face.
I love how there's a little triangle with all this action here.
He does not make a move towards her in any way. He just stops. He's holding on to Mardukov. Mardukov, with that insight check, you notice that Erwin Mardukov also notices where his gaze is directed, and he looks confused, and then his eyes sort of widen. It can't be. You hear him mutter to himself. As this is happening, the burgomaster sets the globe ablaze. And so, I mean, everyone will stand back from it because it's going to be a big fire. But it gets on fire, and it's pretty cool. Everybody's loving it. Riku, you're still playing. And at this point, I'm going to pop over to the Arisec stockyard. Let's see. All right, and we'll put Rictavio down. He will be ahead of both of you. and he's fiddling with his keys, clearly trying to get towards his wagon as swiftly as possible.
All right. Well, Vincent will. Want to
Like a
catch up.
Vincent
Though.
Axel
gonna-
episode. Let's see what's happening.
I'll
So he's
just
like over
go-
here.
Oh, sorry. Where we were coming from this way?
Yeah. So he's like down here, headed towards his wagon.
I'm just gonna like follow him.
And he says, "I know you're back there, lads. You might not want to be around for this."
Hey, wait up, buddy, wait up.
And he's getting towards his wagon, and he says, "Neither of you have a Vistani, right?"
I hate the Vistani.
Same. Though I suspect for different reasons. And you? And he sort of nods his head towards you, Axel.
Then he looks back
Oh.
confused.
No
Axel?
Vistani. Yeah. What are you slinking off for, Vincent? You
I
gotta take
didn't
another
think anyone
dump?
saw
Huh?
me. I didn't think anyone saw me. I was going to see Rictavio and I saw that he was running off. Looked concerned. I didn't.
I don't know. Maybe you
I mean,
got.
we're here to protect this place, and I hate Strahd and everything. So to make sure if there's anything going on, I want to be part of the cleanup crew.
Yeah, what,
Rictavio looks at the both of you and he goes, "Seems like you're good lads. I'm terribly sorry that you ended up in this land and that you're stuck here like the rest of us, or at least like some of us. Look, things are going to get bloody in that town square. Things are about to get bad. I'm
What?
about to get my friend here," and he knocks on the door, and as he does so, there's a giant
Oh, Vinny backs up and goes, "I knew it. That
Look.
steak wasn't for the toy maker."
Damn right it wasn't. And he sort of goes to unlock it, and he goes, "Hold on, let me grab the chain." Got it. And he's got this chain through like a hole in the door. Stand back. And he opens this door, and out bounds quite a large saber-toothed tiger.
Oh, no way.
Let
It's
me
even
grab it.
cooler than a wolf that I thought it was gonna be.
Oh no, he's got a pretty
This
big
is cooler
saber-toothed
than a
tiger.
wolf, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
way
I thought it was
cooler.
gonna be a wolf. This is way cooler than a
Yeah.
wolf.
And the tiger stops, and it smells in both of your directions.
hey. Oh.
And it
oh.
ignores you and begins to go onward. And Rictavio
Let's
goes,
have a chat.
"Good enough for me."
Yeah.
Wait, what
Ax-
is that thing?
Yeah.
Does he have a name?
No name.
Oh,
Uh,
all right.
Does he like
Look.
potatoes?
He's
I'm a
trained to
cool-
hunt Vistani, and only Vistani.
Oh,
Oh, thank God I'm not a Vistani.
How much?
Is Strahd a Vistani?
No, Strahd is not a Vistani. He's a greater vampire of some sort. I've not
Hey,
fully figured it out yet.
Do you think that never mind. We'll talk later.
That
is Yes.
This
one
guy's
of our
really
mounts.
cool. This
Look,
guy's really cool. Let's
When
go.
you're
let's go.
done killing everyone, can I buy him from you?
Yeah, but seriously, our
Maybe.
friends are back. Our friends are back at the square. We got to go help them.
Oh, we have to go help them. You don't
what-
understand.
No,
There are
yeah,
a lot of
explain.
Vistani about to go into the town square. I
Oh,
don't
you're not.
know.
Okay, I thought you were gonna set that thing up on the crowd there.
No. There are, my understanding is about 20 Vistani coming to take the four of you away.
Huh?
The four of us?
oh shit.
Oh shit.
And so as you are beginning to like run back towards the town square, the lot of you, he explains that his friend Casimir, the Dusk Elf who he's become close to, told him, like snuck away from the Vistani and Dusk Elf camp, that they were coming towards the town square, and that he is going to sick the saber-toothed tiger on them.
Nice. I want to watch.
Damn.
And can he do Strasny when he's
What
done
a
with the
crazy
Vistani?
encounter this shit's about to become.
Yeah.
Sorry, and what was that, Vincent?
Just was gonna tell him he can eat Strasny when he's done with the Vistani.
Oh yes, I don't like that lad, to be honest.
Then
Maybe
if he accidentally, the casualty today.
sounds
worry
fair to
about
me.
All right. Tell your
Alright,
cat that.
he can't necessarily. He can't speak to animals or anything like that. Actually, can he?
Oh, wait a minute.
That's an
Can
interesting
Axel? He nudges Axel.
Oh, what was I was trying to
Can you
think of
talk?
it.
Can you talk to the saber-toothed tiger? Is
I
that
hope I
it's an
can.
animal?
I would
animal,
like.
right?
I mean, it seems like we're in a rush, so it's a good time to have a conversation. But
Walk and
uh,
talk. Just walk and
all
talk.
all I want you to tell him is I'll give him a steak if he accidentally bites Strasny in the
All right.
mayhem today.
Look, fella,
There'll
I
be
don't
a
know if you can
steak- extra
understand me,
steak
but
in
there's
it.
a steak in it for you if you bite the bald man with the wolf arm.
Yeah.
And
The big freaky arm.
he looks at you and he goes, "Ah, delicious.
Yeah.
Sounds good."
All right.
And he's-
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch the
Vinny
map.
pets him and gives him a little
Oh,
like,
careful,
go get him,
Vincent.
boy.
Vincent,
Jeez.
he's a
Oh, he's
freaking
gotta be
saber-toothed
You
tiger.
just can't stop yourself.
He definitely gives a bit of a snarl, and Rictavio's like, stand back, don't touch him.
Oh, sheesh. All right.
Those of you in the square begin to hear muttering and voices, and you hear a yell of an individual as several people come into view.
Oh,
Oh shit.
There is a large group of Vistani, led by one man at the front, the individual named Luvash. And as they come up to the town square, so they sort of fan out a little bit to sort of cut off the exit. And you can hear his voice clearly through everything. Riku, do you continue to play or do you stop?
Riku, it's like the classic, like as soon as he sees him, you hear like the
And everybody sort of goes quiet, and all you can hear is the crackling of the fire burning the wicker. And you hear
Riku freezes
Luvash's
and just like turns around and then like immediately looks for his homies. Like, where's the squad?
all you see is Uriel and where is Uriel? Oh, you're mounted now. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
Gosh,
all you
Riku
see is
gave it up.
Uriel.
And then it's just the classic, like from cartoons, gulp, audible gulp.
And as this is happening, people sort of move away from the Vistani. So like all of these folk move down here, and people are just sort of like reorganizing in the town square to get a different location.
And you just see Riku slowly backs away as if like he's not going to be seen, but they see him clearly.
They definitely see you, and they see people moving about. At this, Danica Martikov begins to get the kids sort of over towards back here towards her husband, who is still being held by Isaac Strasny, but there's some guards around and stuff.
Riku used message and says to Irina, time to go.
And she begins to sidle this way as well. And Blinksy and Vasily von Holtz, both of whom look very worried about this situation, are like moving with her. Like all these folk are moving away from the Vistani, who have begun to move into the town square. And so Luvash steps forward and he says, "By the power invested in me by Count Strahd von Zarovich, I demand that you hand over the 4 individuals known as Vincent, Uriel, Riku, and Axel. Hand them over, there need no bloodshed. All citizens, you are free to move along. Go elsewhere, do not stay here." And at this, you can hear the burgomaster yelling, "All will be well, all will be well, it's fine. Good sir, can we not just finish our festival and then we can talk this out?" And Luvash cuts him off and says, "The demands have been given. Citizenry are to leave upon pain of death." At this, Father Lucian, this individual, quickly climbs up on stage and he says, everyone is welcome in the kirk. Head to the kirk down that way." And he sort of points like down this way, and a lot of folk begin to leave the area, and they're all sort of beginning to
As
mill
people
about.
disperse, Riku slowly backs up towards Uriel. Get
Yeah,
closer to the
I'd
tank.
move towards Riku too. Be like, Riku, what are you thinking? How should we play this?
Riku kind of just has his hand on his like on the handle of his blade. He's like, "We can't run." And then he looks at you. He's like, "Well, I can, but you can't." So he's like, "I'm staying with you." He's like, "Hopefully the other boys come back."
And so you see all
Yeah,
these
where'd they
people
even go?
moving.
He shakes. He's like, "I don't know. You
All
were
these
you were
people are
with them. I
moving.
wasn't. I was busy."
And it's funny. As these people are moving, you can see that Isaac Strozny has not moved, and Erwin is with him. And the kids are there too. And as this happens, she says, We'll be at the Kirk, Erwin. It's okay. We'll be at the Kirk. Let me see. I will grab all these guys, and they'll begin all moving in this direction as well. I'm just going to put them over here with Irina too. Isaac Strozny does not move as she passes, but he just sort of stares at her and watches. And suddenly, there is, hold up, wait for me. And the little kid, Freak, begins to run through the square. Simultaneously, as there is a roar from the south, and the saber-toothed tiger comes bounding up. People begin screaming
Oh shit!
and running in panic.
At
and
this, Riku like fucking like pushes Uriel so he sees him and says, "Follow my lead," and
And
then just
as-
jumps on top of this and then points at the crowd over here.
Okay.
And he's gonna cast Shatter.
Okay, so that'll be your first action. Give me a moment. So as this is happening, the burgomaster's horse rears up, and the kid, it looks to be about like he's underneath it. Erwin Mardukov, who is free of Isaac Strozny's bonds, rushes forward, pushes the kid out of the way, and takes the horse hoof to the head
Oh jeez.
Oh no!
and falls over. Strozny goes, "Where did she go?" and ignores Erwin. Freak runs around the crowd just as the saber-toothed tiger runs underneath the flaming ball. And this is where everybody is going to roll initiative, because I'm going to get the rest of you on the bottom of the map.
Where are the guards going? Are they running?
They are not willing to fight for this.
Oh my god.
Bunch of nerds.
All right, so you guys, I will put here with Rictavio leading the way.
Oh yeah.
I
Cue the entrance
will-
music.
Let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hold on. What is the range on this? Do I even have the range?
16.
60 feet? I don't even think I can reach.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to roll initiative. I don't think I did that yet.
I'm actually still like making the encounter briefly, so
Okay. Yeah. Before we
Let's
split up,
see.
Or
Axel would
can
say
I?
to
Hold
Vincent,
on.
find a roof to get on.
Oh, I got a good one. Oh, who'd you say that to?
I might actually
to
be able to
Vincent.
reach.
Because you're standing
Oh,
there
yeah.
before we split
Yep.
up.
Oh,
Excellent
that's
idea.
unfortunate. Oh, these people are fucked. No,
Riku.
did I move it? No, yeah, they're fucked. Shit.
Can you throw the wicker ball at them?
No, I'm exploding them.
What you got to do?
What's do some measurements?
13, 14, 16. Just take a few of these off. Oh
I
wow, that's
can-
like
Yeah,
Can dash up to
oh,
there.
that's bad for them.
okay. Let me save this as town square. And let me check to see everyone's initiative, and I'll add that to the order. So we've got a 21 for Vincent. That's pretty good, Vincent. We've got a 9 for Axel. We've got
Yeah, 9s.
a 9 and a 15. Sweet. 9, 15. The person who goes first is going to be Vinny. What would you like to do?
Shoot at Strozny. No.
Hmm?
I'm gonna look I'm gonna take Axel's advice as a brilliant idea and try to parkour my way up onto a roof.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
Go
pretty
ahead.
good idea.
So
Go ahead
maybe
and make.
here,
Yeah, that's only about 8 feet up. That's like a porch. So you go, or
yeah,
actually, sorry,
and
that's
then
like a
porch
fence with a
onto
garden.
thing or something, or can I
Ye-
get onto the fence and then onto the roof? Something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, definitely. Go ahead and just make a acrobatics check for it.
And Jackie
Yep.
Chan is way up there is what he's gonna do.
Yeah. 15.
Nice.
Yeah, no problem. You're up on the roof.
Okay. And then how much distance? I'm terrible at this thing still.
Does the
How
distance
much
matter for you?
distance is it?
It kind of matters
mean?
for him.
No, I meant distance. How much movement do I have? Can I keep moving? How
Where
much
did
do
you
I
move from?
I was right next to Axel.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you got 5 more feet of movement, I would say.
All right. I guess just this way.
I'm gonna say you can barely see the Vistani.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna attack yet anyway, so I'll use my bonus action to dash and
The rest of
get
you,
to
yep.
like here. Yeah.
Rest of your movement, and you
Regardless,
can
I
get to
wanna
here.
just be around here. Yeah. And I assume this is like, is this more height? This tower.
Yeah, it is more height, and it's probably blocking your view of most of the Vistani unless you get over to here. I would say.
Yep. Well, nope. For now, I'm gonna use it as cover. I'm gonna
Okay.
stay hidden.
Okay. Next would be. Oh, let me add Rictavio to the order. Sorry. I gotta add Rictavio. Saber-tooth tiger and Rictavio. And so next is going to be. He's just gonna roll really fast. 16. I actually think Rictavio is gonna go next by the looks of it. Oh, sorry. The saber-tooth tiger is gonna bound up and in as well. My cat's like on my keyboard. It's very difficult. Let's see.
It's a comfortable place to lay down.
Yeah, she's very cute, but she's she's like begging for dinner that she already had. All right, let's see. So the saber-tooth tiger is just bounding around everyone, trying to get to the Vistani. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's got how much movement? He's got 40 feet of movement. Yeah, 25. So it's going to get right here, and he's going to begin leaping towards the Vistani in the area. That would then bring us to Rictavio, who goes before Riku, and Rictavio will be yelling, "Kill them! Tear them to shreds! Let's find the rest and hunt them down." 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
He really doesn't like Vistani.
Yeah.
He does not. That is very clear. And
I
so
thought it
he'll
was
get to
monsters
here.
he was hunting. Jeez.
Riku, what would you like to do?
Just another racist D&D guy. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're gonna move up. First off, we're gonna do that. Actually, are we gonna? I don't know if we're gonna do that. Let's see. I got 30 total. Where would I go? Rika repositions here.
Looks good.
And he's going to use Shatter. You see where I have my thing?
I do. Yeah.
That's sort of my idea here.
Okay. And it's a 10 foot, so you'd hit like 5 or 6 of them or something.
Let's see. It is. Yes, 10-foot sphere. Radius. 10-foot radius.
So I think it's more like that.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah,
8,
yeah.
8 of them. Nice. Got
Juicy.
that.
Let's
Alright.
let's get roll here.
So I'm gonna say it's gonna be
my god.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, 15.
Okay, there's a fail. Oops, I should make these public rolls. Sorry.
Rolling really
Uh,
low on my damage every time. for
I've
this
got
spell.
2 fails. I've got 3 fails already. 1 success. Another fail. So it's 1 and 6. 1 and 7. So that's all 8. And you did 8 points of damage.
Yeah, that's max. 8 is max.
Okay. You end
4
up killing.
half.
You end up killing 7 of them.
Jesus.
With 8 damage.
Riku like looks down at his loot and then looks at the pile of blood and is just like, oh my god.
What have you become?
he is like having an existential crisis right now. He didn't know he was
Large
capable of
mass
such.
murder in one move.
Yeah, he didn't know he was capable of such carnage.
And as you do so, I will just take off a bunch of them. Most of them in that area are gone now.
Like, this is a slippery slope. It happened so fast. He was a good boy.
and you hear this explosion as the shatter causes quite a number of the stones, like the paving stones, to burst forth as shrapnel, shredding a number of the Vistani in the area.
Just
God damn.
brains and organs everywhere.
It is
There are
not a pretty
consequences
sight.
for your actions, Riku.
You do hear screams from the crowd as the combat begins. Is that the full turn, or do you have a bonus action to do anything with?
I just murdered like innocent people is what it feels like. Yeah, bonus action. My closest homie is Uriel. He's getting a bardic inspiration.
Gotcha. Done and done. It is Luvash's turn, and he will give a shout of rage and charge at you. 5,
Yeah,
10, 15.
I'm as good as dead now.
And as you both sort of stand on the edge of this fountain, he will take 3 attacks, 2 with a scimitar and 1 with a
jeez.
dagger. It's going to be a 22 to hit,
Yup.
an 11,
Nope.
and a 9. So he's only going to hit once,
Okay.
and he
Okay.
will do 6 points of damage.
Hey. This guy's not so bad. Smile.
All right, it's everybody else's turn. And they are... Oh, actually, sorry. It's only the 3. Gotcha. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can't reach there. Oh, but the saber-toothed tiger will get into... so he'll stay.
Did that guy, oh, he must have seen. This man, he probably saw what I did, right?
30. Yes, he did.
Nice.
Yes, he did.
Okay. He probably approves of mass destruction.
So that guy will go there.
It's like vaporizing humans.
5, 10, 15, 20. All right, he'll go there and he'll sort of sidestep the tiger not to take an attack of opportunity. And then that is going to bring us to Axel. What would you like to do as you enter the square, seeing people screaming, running, hearing an explosion, a ball that is massively on fire?
And so 50 feet doesn't really get me as involved as I would like to here. So, we will.
100 feet?
Yeah, well, if I dash, I can use. But I won't be able. If I dash, I won't be able to rage. So.
But you're in the thick of it.
Yeah.
Next turn.
So yeah, I'm gonna just like dash up and show up just out of nowhere, just show up right next to Rico and be like, "Hey."
Whoa!
and as you hear the splash of water that he lands into next to you, Riku, Axel is there, weapon in hand, ready to assist.
And I would say to Luvash that I'm gonna kill you just like I killed your brother.
Wow. Do him
Just
dirty like
immediately
that?
threaten him.
Yeah.
Roll an intimidation, Axel. Just as like, I want to see what happens.
19.
Oh my god.
And you see a look of anger and fear cross his face. Uriel. Oh, sorry. Did you use your bonus action to rage?
No, I did not rage because I used
Okay.
my bonus to dash.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Or wait, what'd you use your action on then?
My action, everything. Sorry. Action. Wait. So I didn't use my bonus action?
Can you dash with your bonus action?
No. So I used my movement. I used my action to dash. So I didn't use my bonus action. So I guess I will use my
50.
bonus action to rage.
Okay.
He's pissed
Yeah.
about running that far.
That's what I just wanted to make sure you used
Sorry.
everything because it was about 100 feet, which is double your speed. That looks right. And I was like, hold on, I think you can do this.
Yeah.
Cool. You are enraged.
Nice.
Flame on.
Uriel, what would you like to do? You see Erwin Martikov's horse, his hoof, connect with a onto. Or sorry, you see the horse's hoof connect with Erwin Martikov's head, and he fall, and again his head crack down onto the stone.
Well, I guess I'd be like, "Oh shit, our boy!" And I'd go over and use. I have a bunch of different ways to heal. I guess I'll just I'll use my healing hands. I'll use the big boy
Okay, and how much?
for 7 HP.
Who are you
Yeah.
healing?
Erwin Martikov on the ground.
You got
It-
brained by a horse.
It does not seem to have any effect.
Oh no.
Oh
jeez.
no, he's like all the way dead.
Yeah.
Maybe you did double that damage to him if he's undead.
You still have movement. Is there anything else you've got like quite a bit of movement, I assume?
Oh yeah, because I'm mounted. Can I? Doesn't the mount like get to use its? It can like dodge, dash, or disengage.
You can.
So I'm gonna have a dash, so I can use. So I have as much movement as Axel.
What an achievement.
Let's see. So that means I have 100 feet.
So I'm gonna say you're gonna have to go around the Burgomaster and the Flaming Orb.
You can't just trample them?
Can't go through it, can't go under it.
I have plenty, so I'm gonna go around. And I'm gonna join the boys. I'm
Okay.
gonna get on the other side of Riku right here.
Oh,
All
Gotcha.
majestic like on my elk.
that's hot. I like that.
And you gallop into the fray.
The formation is happening.
The Vistani on the north side scream in anger and despair as they see their comrades go down. Many of them begin swarming the tiger, and the others begin coming to Luvash's aid.
I feel like I have to rethink Riku now. He's like a mass murderer.
And this one will.
Oh, you just killed 7 guys with like the snap of your fingers.
Yes.
Yeah. You need to go to X-Men school. Figure out how to use your powers.
All right, a bunch of these Vistani are going to take strikes on the saber-toothed tiger. I'm going to do. Oh shit! Natural 20. Okay.
Oh no, the kitty.
That is going to be. I think that might be a hit on that tiger.
I feel less
Yeah.
bad about it now that we know he can't be a mount.
It could still be like fucking Axel's pet that he could like talk to and shit.
I don't know
His
if
little
he's
feline
full of-
sidekick.
if he's poked full of holes. I don't know how much of a pet he can be.
All right, he does take 18 points of piercing damage from the weapons that they are holding. Appears to be a
Yeah.
combination of swords, scimitars, daggers. Several of them that got closer do have bows. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be one of them in particular, I believe.
You must be happy as a DM that I killed that many right off the bat.
I was very happy that you killed that many right off the bat.
Less to deal with.
This is going to be an attack towards Riku, so that's going to be a miss with a crossbow, and that does it for 1, 2. I think that does it for everyone this round of combat. Does that feel right? Yeah, that looks right. Saber-toothed tiger. He's going to begin laying into. Oh, actually, so now that it's a new round of combat, first, I am going to move quite a number of people here. Quite a number of feet.
Lots of blood has been spilled.
Yes.
This is a spectacle and a half.
7 people just exploded in the middle of the street.
I don't know if we've demonstrated so much violence in front of our friend Irina here before. Like I think she's kind of just
dominant.
I guess she's fought with us, but this just seems, I don't know. The whole
That's
7
still-
people in one move dying thing just seems like a lot.
That seems excessive.
It was pretty extreme. Not gonna lie. It was pretty
Yeah.
dope. All these people are fleeing as well down to here. I'll put Rictavio back in a moment. He'll go back in a moment. But even Isaac Strasny, he's like yelling, "Where is she? Where did she go?" As he's like at the back of the crowd trying to push his way forward, but everybody's like moving swiftly. Even at this point, the burgomaster and his horse, or he's on his horse, are at the back of the crowd leaving. Go to the church, as Father Lucian said, all will be well. You can hear him saying that. That does bring us to the saber-toothed tiger, and the saber-toothed tiger is going to take, let's see, a bite attack at the nearest Vistani.
That's a big bite.
It is a
Oh,
big
that's
bite,
a big bite.
and it tears this Vistani in its leg off with one bite, and that Vistani
Goodness.
goes down.
Dang.
Gruesome.
But sadly, that is just the tiger. Like, that's the tiger's full turn. It doesn't have a lot to it. Vincent, what would you like to do?
Find a pocket of Vistani, but it doesn't look like there is without good guys.
I feel like this is these people's 9/11 because of Riku.
Never forget.
Alright, I'm
did that.
let's see, Rictavio's there. Alright, I'll try to take a few shots. Let's see, you guys got 1, 2, 3. So is it 3 on you, 3 on the tiger?
They're all fair game.
Yeah, I know. Just a matter of
Yeah. So your option is to do a lot of damage to Luvash, or you could probably do enough damage to take out 2, like one shot, take out one of the bums,
Yeah,
and then one
easily,
shot to take out
probably.
another one.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna start taking out the
There.
little guys first. Was my thought, but
He's just trying to figure out who he wants to save first.
They don't even have
I could also
names.
do an AOE, but
We're kind of okay.
Ooh,
Like,
help out
all
the
the boys are
tiger.
okay.
Yeah, help out the tiger.
Tiger's in trouble.
all right, I'll shoot at the guys fighting the tiger.
Okay.
'Cause that's your new homie, right? The guy with the glasses. So if you save his tiger, he'll
Rictavio.
he'll
Well, that's what I
remember.
was saying. All right, I'm gonna
Love you
take
forever.
A shot at, yeah, I'll take a shot at whoever one of the guys at the tiger.
Okay.
Misses, hits the tiger.
15.
That's a hit.
For 8 damage.
Which one in particular are you shooting?
The
Northeast
one
or
in the
south?
front first. The south.
Gotcha. Your arrow sinks deep into her back, and she falls down dead.
Excellent. Then we'll shoot at the one for a second shot.
Okay.
Target practice for
Uh,
Vincent.
The one on the right. For an
Oh.
18.
Also a hit.
And another 8 damage.
And again, the second one falls to your arrow.
Damn.
Then I'm
We
gonna
tough as fuck.
look at Rictavio and
Get a
tell
second
him
wind?
I mean, I could.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Rictavio and say I don't know. Say your tiger the tiger can hold his own. And then it doesn't matter. And then I'm gonna run over to this side. and with my movement, and tell the burgomaster to get to safety. We'll handle this and try to let him know that we're protecting him, and then I'll use my. Is it second wind?
So
No.
you've
Oh, that's not what I want.
You want
what's
action
it called?
surge.
Action
That's
surge.
the other one. Yeah, yeah. The
Okay.
second one is the
Action
health. Yeah.
surge. Yeah. I want.
I don't
action
play a
surge.
fighter, so I don't know. I just thought it was one
Yeah,
of them.
neither do I, but I knew what it does.
gotcha. Okay, so you
I knew
get
you
2
had
more
a thing.
attacks.
Yeah. 2 more attacks. But
Yeah,
yeah,
why the
tell
heck
the
not?
burgomaster, get to safety. We'll take care of these guys, and then I'll shoot at one of the tigers, the last guy fighting the tiger.
Okay.
Action. Go
So cool.
23
That is a
He's so
hit.
cool.
for 7
Ooh,
damage.
is it enough?
This guy does not die.
Oh,
Ooh, he's
no.
got 1
Not
HP.
enough.
In fact, he takes the arrow like through his sleeve, but it doesn't cause quite a bad. It's not like a bad puncture wound at all. Sort of just grazes him.
Oh man, does this guy have a name?
Right. Well, I got a second shot, so
He has the animal in front of him is what he has. He has cover.
He's got lettering on him.
All right. Well, follow-up shot. Oh no.
That is a miss.
Ooh, that doesn't look good. Yeah.
3 out of 4 ain't bad.
And then I will
That's,
I
I'd
guess-
take that any day. Yeah.
then I'll just try to make sure I don't get plunked. Hide back under cover behind the
Okay.
tower.
Rictavio will yell, "Good work, Vincent." 5, 10, 15, 20. He'll move up to here so he can see things pretty well. And Rictavio will. Gosh, what is he gonna do?
It's like a level 20 mage or some shit.
He's gonna transform into a saber-toothed tiger.
I don't know what he's gonna do. He is a mage, but
Oh, jeez.
actually he's gonna rush up. And he will join the fray here, splashing through the water next to you. And his cane, he actually pulls a rapier from it.
Ooh. Oh.
So he will be in
Very
this
fancy.
location.
Riku likes his style already.
Riku, it is your turn.
Riku nods at the old man pulling a rapier out of his cane. That's pretty cool. And as he does such, he attempts to poke this burly boy in front of him with a beard. That man, he's trying to poke him.
Talking about Luvash?
Yes. Oh, that is not gonna hit that poke.
Oh no.
Axel's not impressed.
Riku, you're embarrassing us.
I'm sorry. But with his bonus action, Riku dispenses yet another bardic inspiration, but this time he's gonna give it to Isvan Axel.
Okay.
Nice.
So both Axel and Uriel, just reminding you, Uriel, in case you forgot, you both have a bardic.
All right. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, that's it. I'm not moving. I don't want to get opportunity attacked up the butt.
Fair enough. You will, however, begin to take attacks from Luvash. He's going
Bring
to
it
take
on.
a scimitar attack against you for a 13. That'll be a miss.
Yes.
And a 11, which
Also
will
a
also be
miss.
a miss from the dagger. He will
Oh.
take an scimitar attack against Rictavio, and that is also a miss.
Wow. Unfortunate.
That said, you now have an individual behind you, and he
Oh, no.
will take attacks against you and Uriel, I believe.
Don't do it.
And they have advantage because they have pack tactics.
Don't do it.
So this one's against Riku.
Nope.
That's going to be a hit.
Nope. That's not me.
And this next one is against Uriel.
Okay, we'll take 3.
And that's going to be a hit.
Oh shit.
And this will be, that's 8 points of damage against you, Uriel.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take the 3 over the 8 all day.
This guy will rush up here, and it's going to be 2 attacks against Uriel at advantage because of pack tactics.
Are these guys rats? What's going on?
Wolves.
Wolves? Yeah.
Only one of those is going to hit. Oh wait, does an 18 hit?
It does not.
Okay, none of the attacks from him hit. And the saber-toothed tiger is going to take 2 attacks, and the first one is a hit, and the second one is also a hit. So he's going to take
This
a bunch of
guy's dead.
damage. Saber-toothed tiger?
No,
Saber-toothed-
the guy next to him.
No, he's not dead. This guy's still alive.
What? Okay, he's named. He's a named guy.
He's got a little C next to him. There's a few guys
Yeah,
that are a little
he's
stronger.
named.
Yeah. Well, this is-
Axel.
yeah.
What would you like to do?
Well, I'm thinking the last time we fought Luvash, he ran away after he took a bunch of damage. And
Like
he
a coward.
knows he knows that the tables have turned on him. His people are dying. He's probably
He saw Riku explode half his crowd.
desperate. So with that being said, we're gonna grapple this man. We're gonna,
Ooh.
keep him. We want to keep him from running this time. We want to finish. This ends today.
Right here, right now.
So
You're
yeah,
going down.
we're
Suplex
You let
him.
him
yeah we're
Just let 'em know
raging.
that.
We're going for grapple.
nowhere to run this. time.
17. So
That's a hit.
well, it's to grapple.
Oh,
like,
right, sorry.
Yep.
This all started because Riku talked trash about these 2 prissy boys at the
Nice.
bar. That's why this all
So I
started.
got him. So when I grapple someone, is there any way like can I pull him into my square, or do I have to, or do we stay like just a square apart? Like, because I picture like a grapple, like I'm on top of him, kind of like a ground and pound situation. Like,
Grappled force movement. Let me just double check this. Let me just double check. So you can move. When you move, you can drag or carry the grappled creature with you, but your speed is halved unless it's 2 or more sizes smaller than you. So you can move half your movement with it.
yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk up to him, bear hug him, and basically belly to belly suplex him into where I'm standing.
So into the water?
Yeah. We're having a water fight. This is gonna be cinematic. We're water
Gotcha.
fighting. Yeah.
Gotcha. And you do have him slightly underwater at this moment in time.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I think that's my full
Drown
turn.
him.
We will drown him on our next turn.
Okay. To drown him, what I will do, it'll be a skill check, which just means like 3 successful grapples against him
Okay.
for him to stay underwater and
Looks
for you
like
to drown him.
he's only got a +2, so
Uriel, what would you like to do?
Let's start clearing these guys out. Let's see. So I will bonus action cast Divine Favor.
Okay.
And then let's see. I guess I'll take a swing at A first. $22 to hit.
Oh, that is a hit.
So 6 piercing. So 7 damage total.
And that was against A, you said?
Yes, and I'm gonna smite him as well.
He is not an undead.
So that's just 2d8. So another 11 damage.
Okay, it's a pretty solid amount of damage. He sort of holds up his scimitar that he's holding. He's got similar weapons to Luvash, but he is sort of able to hold you off for a moment until you slice into his shoulder a little bit. He's still alive.
Well, I'm gonna attack him again then. 20 to hit.
That's a hit. He is bloodied. He's not looking good. Still up.
So that's another 4 radiant damage.
Okay.
That's 12 total for the second round.
Still up.
Let's do another smite.
Okay.
Another 15 damage.
And you kill him with that hit. And he falls to the ground, your Ikula sticking out of sort of like between his neck and his clavicle, and you rip it out. And he falls to the paving stones. Anything else?
Let's see. Just as like a flex, I'm gonna bonus action shove with my shield master. I'll shove B. See if I can just
Okay.
shove him 5 feet away.
Is that just an opposed strength check?
I think so.
I think it's usually an athletics. That's what I did last time.
Gotcha.
So athletics.
Yeah.
Okay. So 22.
Oh yeah. He moves 5 full feet away.
Eat it. And that's everything.
Gotcha. Which
What a
brings
fucking
us to some of these bandits around you and Ori. And they will take a few attacks. That's going to be a miss.
If
That's-
I have my mount use disengage, does that like apply or dodge? Does that apply to me too, or just the mount? Like if they
Applies to
target
both.
that?
Applies to both of you.
Oh yeah, I would have done that.
Oh, you would have disengaged and moved?
Or no, can I? Because I can have the mount what? Dodge, dash, or disengage
Yep.
as like its action or whatever. I would have had it use dodge.
Oh, dodge. So your AC goes up by 2. Is that right?
I don't know. I've actually never dodged before. What does
Dodge
Dodge
makes it, you give the other thing disadvantage.
Oh, is it disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh shit. Until the start of your next turn, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage if you can see the attacker, and you make dex saving throws with advantage.
Okay. So you are dodging. I will say that the first attack fully misses. The second attack, let me do this at disadvantage. Ooh, double 18s. That's going to be a hit.
Ooh shit.
Damn.
4 damage from that second guy. This guy is going to run up to here and take a stab at. Gosh. I think he's going to go for Rictavio.
No, we
I
better
mean, I
not.
killed a lot of his comrades.
I mean, it's a miss, anyways. And that is going to bring us to. I think
People
that's
are
the
rolling
end of
bad
the
against me.
round. Okay, so now that's the end of the round. I'm going to have these folks down here flee even more. I might move you for a moment, Vincent, but I promise I will put you back. A lot of these folks are going to get to like there. Vincent, you are back here against the building. Most of these people are out of the fray. So they're gone. And that brings us to the saber-toothed tiger, which will. The saber-toothed tiger will take a claw attack. That is going to be a hit on this guy, and it's going to end up doing 10 points of damage to him. And that guy is bloodied. He's not looking great. But that is the saber-toothed tiger's turn. Vincent, what would you like to do?
We'll just continue the onslaught. So I'll keep shooting at is that C?
Yep.
All right. 14.
That is a hit.
Ooh. Take it. 10 damage.
How would you like to do this?
Oh, we're just gonna just shoot him so he falls back and off of the tiger. And
Gotcha.
The tiger can just be freed, and I'll encourage him to move on to the next Vistani.
And as that happens, you see the arrow sink into him, and then the tiger's claws begin to meet him vigorously on the ground before moving along to the next Vistani. You have another attack.
Yeah, and then we'll come around to this side, and we'll shoot at about B over here.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm gonna use my sharpshooter now, so this will be -5 to hit. I do
Okay.
a little damage. Oh yeah, I think it worked.
That's a hit.
So that'll be 11 plus 10, 21.
21 points of damage. He is bloodied. The arrow sinks directly into his upper thigh, and you can hear him yell, "Oh God! Oh fuck!" as he's like leaning forward to come back towards Ori and Uriel.
Yeah, that's all I got then. And then I'll just be keeping my eye out for any shenanigans at this point.
Okay.
Going on Overwatch.
Rictavio's turn. Rictavio will take a swing at the individual nearest to him with his sword cane.
It feels like Vinny's either doing no damage or a ton of damage.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Feels about right. The Rictavio misses. Riku, what would you like to do?
Riku. Well, the man's I was fighting is now gone, so I'm gonna stab this other man's in front of me. This guy right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to at least. 12?
That is, I believe, a hit. That is a hit.
Alright.
12 question mark.
Alright, so we're gonna do 9 damage, but hold on. But wait.
Okay.
9 damage. Hold on.
Holding.
Just
How would
wait.
you like to? How would you like to do this?
Okay, never mind. He's dead.
Yeah.
Um, I wasn't
wanted to
trying to
s-
get you to tell me that, but that just
I wanted to save you your die.
I appreciate it. that was just right. That wasn't my intention, but thank you. Anywho, Riku saves his bonus action. He's gonna unless is anybody feeling particularly hurt? Riku would ask the boys.
I'm feeling like a little hurt. I've taken a few hits.
But how hurt? Like, you know, scale 1 to 10. Give me a number here.
Maybe like a 4.
That's it.
I'd
Actually,
say
yeah,
you're
never
both
mind.
roughly equal. If anything,
Alright.
you should heal yourself, Riku.
Yeah. Riku just waves you off. Says maybe next time, and that's end turn.
Okay. Luvash will attempt to escape. So go ahead and make an opposed athletics check. I think you have that at advantage. Yeah. Ooh, it's even. He's not able to get out.
Nice.
You hold him where he is.
Yeah.
That is going to be his turn. The other individual comes back with the arrow in his thigh. He will attempt to hit you and Uriel, and he gets advantage on these.
Well, wouldn't my dodge cancel that out?
Oh, yeah, you're right. So I will redo that as a flat roll. He's still going to hit you.
Dick.
And that's going to be 4 points of damage. And once again, he will take another attack, flat roll. That is a miss. And
4
that
damage.
brings us to Axel.
Yep. I'm trying to drown Luvash in the fountain.
Gotcha.
So, how do we play this?
I would say go ahead and make a strength check against him. It could be at athletics.
Okay.
And depending on how well you roll, you might accelerate the process.
Okay. We'll probably add that inspiration die.
No.
Can I add that inspiration die to that?
Is that a D8? Riku?
The Bardic is a D8, yeah.
Is that what you're looking for, Axel?
Yeah.
Or do you want to re-roll
Yeah, the
one of
bardic.
those?
No, I want to do the bardic inspiration. So is
Yeah,
that,
that's fine.
no, okay.
Yep.
D8. Yeah, let's.
Yeah, Euro has one too.
Okay.
I haven't heated it yet.
So it added 1.
I'm going to say that you do not accelerate the process at this point in time.
All right.
You're
But
just
you do-
normal drowning.
He stays there. You hold him down for now.
All right.
What an unlucky couple
Look,
rolls.
let's get the bad rolls out of the
Yeah,
way.
get them out of your system. Just shake your hands right now. Just get it out.
Uriel, what would you like to do?
Let's see. I guess I'll start taking a couple more swings at people. Let's see who's around me. So I guess I'll take a swing at B.
Okay.
Ooh, that hits. I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah.
24.
Plus
Oof.
7.
5. Okay.
Ooh, plus the 4.
He's still up,
Ooh.
just barely.
I will not smite him. I'll just regular attack him again.
Okay.
Boom.
And go ahead and describe your kill.
I guess I just as I'm slashing around either side of me, trying to fend these guys off, I reach out and I just stab him right in the eye.
As he comes back towards you, holding the arrow in his knee, trying to get a swing in, he doesn't really fully see the swing coming, and you just straight through the eye into the back of his head.
Straight in the eyeball.
Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay. There are 2 more bandits. They are going to begin to flee. 5, 10, 15, 20. If you would like, you may take attacks of opportunity. Actually, they'll disengage. 30 and disengage. And they'll get to here. 5, 10. So they'll begin to run away. Everyone else who was in the square has fully left the square at this point, because we're back to the top of the round order. And so as they're fleeing, I will let you take shots and everything at them. And I'm going to give the tiger a chance to eat them for a moment here. But combat is actually beginning to wind down. What I will say is the tiger is probably going to get this guy. Oh, yeah, natural 20.
Oh,
Rip
he's
him in half.
done.
Yeah, very much done. 15 points of damage. This guy goes down under the tiger, who begins to devour him. The other one, Vinny, if you would like to take 2 shots at the other person as they begin to flee.
Yeah, might as well.
Unless you want to try to shoot Luvash, who's being held under the water, but that's
No,
up to you.
I'm gonna let them finish him off.
Okay. 17's a hit.
He thinks about it and then thinks, they look like they have it over there.
9.
She falls from your arrow.
Good.
Okay. So at this point, because combat is winding down, I would say, Axel, do you want to do some rolls?
Yeah, Axel's in a fit of rage right now. So if anybody wants me to let this guy live,
Riku
speak
Riku
now.
comes up
Oh.
and it is the
You just
He's gonna
murdered
be- he's
everyone.
gonna-
We're
he's
not
gonna
gonna make
be-
you stop on this guy.
he's gonna be the voice of reason here. He's gonna say, should we save this guy for bartering perhaps?
No, they just ruined the parade of the Burgomaster.
And
Right, that was gonna be a
Riku's
really
Riku's
nice
like, but do you
parade.
want them to keep attacking or do you want to stop it now?
Well,
Ending the-
yeah, this is
I
You
know
just hear a
he
bunch
looks
of
like it looks
grunts.
like you drowning the person. He's like, I know you think this is stopping it now, but they're gonna keep coming unless we
Finish him,
talk to them.
Axel! Vinny
we
So-
need
yelled
to talk
from
to
the
them. We
rooftop.
send him back as a messenger. Yeah.
no.
All
you're
right,
gonna
fine, we do
continue
it
to
the
hold him
hard way.
down, Axel?
Look, I'll put you on. Yeah, I'll put you on for the record of wanting to save him. So if it just comes back to
Yeah.
bite us in the ass, you could be like, "I told you so."
Yeah. Riku
All
walks away.
Rictavio's wiping his blade off, and he goes, "Continue to hold him down. Don't let him up."
See, this guy gets it. Okay, yes.
Riku's like, I want them to stop trying to kill us. Okay.
And Riku, Rictavio looks at you and he goes, "Oh, they won't stop whether you let him live or not. You don't understand, do you? The Count wants everything and everyone here dead, eventually. We're all just his playthings so long as we're here until he's defeated."
That checks out actually.
Axel, go ahead and give one more roll.
25. I don't think
Go
he
ahead,
even. He
just-
can't. Yeah.
Go ahead, describe your kill.
I'm holding this guy under, like strangling him while holding him under. So it's like doubles. He's double dead. He
Double
can't
dead.
breathe. He's
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna hold him under until I feel him go limp.
Gotcha. And like his arms are like flailing around, grabbing onto your shoulders, and you're just like elbowing and brushing them off. Does not matter what he attempts to do. He even pulls out his dagger at one point, and with one hand still holding his throat down under the water, you smash it into the side of the fountain over and
It's like
over
break
and
his
over
hand.
as his
Nice.
hand becomes shattered and the dagger drops, his bloody knuckles grasping, flailing uselessly at you and your face. His blood on your face as the last bubbles come up out of the water.
God
Before I-
damn, Axel.
Yeah, before I get out of the fountain, I kick him.
You're just watching him like, God damn. A man of faith watching this other guy just like mercilessly
Yeah.
drown him.
Yeah, let's clean this shit up.
What does that say about faith, huh? They just watch.
Right? I'm gonna walk away. Do, 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 do,
Uh,
do.
Rictavio comes up to Riku first. He will cast Cure Wounds on you.
Hey,
And so he is going
I'm not
to
that
give
bad
you,
guy. Thank you though.
let's see. He's going to give you a bit of HP back. It's going to be a 1d8 plus 4. Oh, nice. Oh, that was a. Let me re-roll it because it was. Oh no, that was a 2. So 6 points of health back. And then who else is hurt?
I'm a little hurt.
That's
Little
nearly
hurt.
full for me. Thank you.
I'm
I
30,
will.
33 out of 49, so I'm still pretty decent.
He'll do a cure wounds for you as well. That's going to be another 6 points of health back to you.
This guy
Oh,
cleric.
hell
What's going
yeah.
on here?
He's a spellcaster of some sort.
Hmm.
And he goes,
He ran a circus.
"Look, something is still amiss here. I don't understand why why the count would send those fools after you. I suspect we try to round up the rest of the folk, see if they're okay." He looks over sadly at Erwin Martikov and says, "Tragic that. Good man."
Like while you're healing us, Riku smiles. Is like, they want us dead at all costs. And he's just smiling.
Oh, you don't even understand, Riku. Quite a bit we should begin to discuss. I think you've proven your mettle. I might as well bring you into the fold.
Ooh.
Should we walk and talk?
Let me run this guy's
Yes,
pockets
let's.
first.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Riku like puts his arm around his shoulders, like, yes, let us walk and talk as you're just looting the dead bodies.
So if you guys want to spend time, do you want to loot just Luvash or do you want to loot like all of the dead bodies?
Only one I'm interested in is Luvash.
Okay. On Luvash, you do find a well-made, like very well-made dagger. The dagger that he had in his hand that he was thinking of trying to stab you with, Axel. You do find 25 gold pieces and another 10 silver.
Perfect.
Riku can figure out exactly what that blade is. That sounds nice.
Do you want to do it right now? I think that takes 10 minutes.
I mean, yeah, you get my attention. I will totally just, boom, figure it out.
So as you begin to do that, Rictavio says, "I don't think we have time for an identify spell. I think we should begin to move along."
Riku like holds out his finger, but I can do it instantly if I want.
Okay, Riku, you ride Ori. I'll lead Ori, and you can do your identify
did,
spell while we
The
walk and talk.
townspeople go south.
They went south just to go around the combat. You can now see them sort of going to the north, back towards the Kirk, like down this street. Like they're already sort of like going this way towards the Kirk in town.
Riku like is like, you can blame yourself for me wanting to do this spell. I feel great now because he healed me. He's like,
Okay.
Gets on the reindeer. What is this?
An elk.
Elk. Okay, Riku gets on the elk and tries to cast identify on the blade.
Okay. Normal spell or ritual?
He's just gonna do the spell. He doesn't give a fuck.
Sure. It is a +1 dagger.
Oh. Riku takes the dagger and twirls it around his finger, and he's like, "This is quite the blade, my friend." And who was the one who gave it to him?
Well, Axel had it, and then you
Axel
identified it.
he hands it back to Axel. He's like, "This is quite the blade," and then hands
Yeah.
it back. He's like, if you don't like it, I'll make good use of it." Gives him like a smile.
Well, I think I got an idea for it. But thank you, Riku, for doing that. You're such a good guy. Even though you tried to talk me out of drowning that gentleman.
Sure, Riku just gives it over.
Yes.
Come, let's go to the Kirk as quickly as possible. I think we should catch up with the rest of the folk. Behind you, the ball falls to the ground, smoldering. It's just like a big fire now, like a pile. The smoke of it rising. Erwin Martikov's body lying there, still and motionless. One raven circling atop the sky, and then flying north to the northwest towards the Kirk. As you begin to walk the streets towards the Kirk and where everyone else is, you can see the doors had been thrown open and that there's quite a commotion on the inside. Voices carrying out. You can hear what sounds like some sort of argument. Shouting. Bring you over to the church.
The Choich.
Das Kirk. I will put you here. And you
God,
have Rick Tavio,
it's like everybody from the town square just went here.
basically. I believe Father Lucian literally said, "Everyone, go to the Kirk."
Hmm
Uh,
That sounds about right.
Oh, is
lines
that
up.
church, but in like Russian or
It-
something?
Yeah, it's like the Scandinavian for
Ah.
church. And you have the saber-tooth tiger with you as well.
oh,
And you can see that the doors are now closed. The doors are open. You can see inside the Kirk, and you can hear voices emanating. I'm just gonna throw, because you can't technically see into here. I think there's a few places, but down the aisle you see an odd scene unfolding. Isaac Strozny has Irina by the arm, and he's saying, "Come with me now. We're going. We need to talk." And she's saying, "I'm not going anywhere. Vasily, tell him I'm not leaving." And Vasily is standing there, hands behind his back, looking at the scene, saying, "I'm sorry, dear. I don't think I can stop him." His sort of noble demeanor as you guys begin to enter. So I would say, if you would like, you may begin to enter up to about here.
Vincent draws his bow.
Yeah, I think we're
Riku
entering.
enters and says, "He's your brother." Bum bum bum.
Vincent draws his bow and says, "Let go of her."
Here,
All right,
bring
let's
you in
all
as well, Axel.
get into
And
battle stances.
okay, so Riku, do you actually say that?
No.
Okay.
But imagine if I did. But
And
I saw the mystery already.
Which square are you in, Riku? Are you, because you're on like 2 now?
I'll be behind.
All right, because I'll be in this one.
we'll do this.
That would be spicy if I did that, but I won't.
Yes.
So what do you guys say? You say, Vincent, you say let her go?
Yeah, let her go, and I aim my bow at him.
And then I say,
Gotcha.
"Or else," and draw my spear.
Okay, give intimidation checks.
19.
3.
He does not let her go, but he does look at you and say, "No, I need to leave with her. We need to go. None of you understand the dreams, the nightmares. They don't stop. She's the key. She's She's the key. And there's just a laugh behind him. And it's coming from Vasily. And you can see folk praying, muttering in their seats, suddenly look over at the laugh. And Father Lucian, who himself had been trying to calm the group, his voice falters. And the laugh. I tire of this shit. And the form
Oh,
before
shit.
you melts.
Uh-oh.
And instead of Vasily von Holtz, you see Lord Strahd von Zarovich. Isaac, we will take the girl from here. And he charms Isaac.
Riku, seeing this, immediately enters and casts Dispel Magic on Isaac.
So it's not a spell, it's his gaze.
Oh,
So there's no magic happening for you to try to do. Let me just double check that. I think it's technically like a lesser restoration or something. Lesser restoration. Actually, I don't know what undoes charm. Because lesser restoration does blinded, deafened, paralyzed, poisoned. Might be greater restoration.
Dispel Magic wouldn't work?
Dispel magic would not work. Yeah, greater restoration is what undoes charm. Dispel magic requires like a spell to have been cast, and no spell was cast by Strahd.
It's just
as
like
he
one of
does
his
this.
abilities.
Yeah, he charmed him with his like innate magical powers,
It's just
which
that
are different.
powerful.
Yep. And so Isaac goes, "Yes, we will take her." And you can see the grip from the demonic arm that he had.
Okay,
His-
at this point, Riku yells out, "It's your sister!"
And make a persuasion check, actually. I like that.
Okay.
Let's see if it gets through to him. I saw that's a pretty good roll.
Yeah,
What did you
pretty
get?
good.
What did you get?
27.
He got a 17, so you break through that, and he is going to slightly snap out of it. He is currently stunned for 1 round, but there is a chance that he will come back to his senses, unlike before. And
We gotta
you
go.
hear Danica say, "That's Tatiana?" And at this, Strahd looks back over his shoulder and he's like, "It's so good to hear somebody call her by her real name. Come, Tatiana dear, we're going back to the castle." And she actually shies away from him. And you can see that Isaac's grasp loses its hold. Oh, no, don't come any closer, Vincent. Any closer, and this all pops off in a way that you will not like. And as he says this, give perception checks.
All of us?
Yeah.
Oh, and that one, that's not good.
Oh, not 3. That's not much better.
We're dumb as
Oh,
fuck.
jeez. Okay, we don't know what's happening right now.
We're all enraged. Or I am, at least.
Okay, so several of you think you hear something up above, but it's hard to make it out with the rain and everything happening at the same time. No, you don't understand. Things will pop off in a way that you will not like. And as Strahd had appeared, many people sort of began to back away down the pews and away from him in fear and terror, like sidling away. No. You don't understand. None of you understand. I think Father Lucian understands, however. And he points back up the aisle at Lucian, who looks stricken with fear and terror. And he goes, How do you know? How do you know? How do you know this? Oh, Father Lucian. I was the one who had the bones of St. Andrew's stolen. It's how I'm able to be in here. You don't understand. This place is no longer hallowed. And at this, he grabs Petrovna Valakovich, the burgomaster's wife, by the back of her neck and says, "I can do whatever I want in here, Father Lucian. whatever I want to anyone I want. And Father Lucian goes, no, please, not my sister. And he immediately begins to bite her neck and drink her
Oh,
blood
shit.
and tosses her to the ground after a moment or two. Turns back to you, blood on his lips. See? This is my land. This is my home. Barovia is mine. Moving forward. Come, Tatiana. We're
This
going
guy's
to
a
leave this
madman.
place.
Hate this guy.
Jesus
Isaac?
fucks.
What say you, Isaac? And Isaac is still stunned, but he's slowly coming to. Appears my charming wore off ever so slightly. Nonetheless, come, Tatiana. We're leaving. And he grabs her, and he's going to begin to drag her, and he's going to try to drag her past you all.
Oh, what do we do?
Trip him. No. I guess. Yeah.
And just
Axel's
stand in the way.
Axel's gonna step out of the way.
Axel, you're going to step out of the way. Vincent, you're going to stand in the way. Okay. Uriel, Riku.
Riku stands in the way.
Okay.
Yes. Ariel would stand with Riku.
Okay. Oh dear, dear, dear. Another fight? Is that what you would like? Well, I guess we can have another fight. And he yells, "The feast of Saint Andrel has begun." And with that, before anything else happens, you hear a shattering of stained glass in the back. As a vampire's arm shoots through the window, grabs the man on the other side of the window, and drags him up and through. And you see that the vampire has crawled down the side of the building and is hanging on to the side of the window somehow with spider-like abilities and is feasting on this man up through the window, and his legs are kicking up off the floor as the blood and life is drained from him. Several windows begin to shatter all about the cathedral. And you can see that these vampires have climbed spider-like all over the building and have come to feast on the people inside.